Hello everyone, it's Natalie and welcome to this week's Plan With Me. This week I'm using the Shop Jessica Hart's Foxtrot kit, which I've had for a little while now, but I've been holding onto it because I thought it would be the perfect kit to transition from summer to autumn. So the first thing that I'm going to do is start putting the full boxes down. So I took the quote box that says coffee and sticker shopping, and I wanted to put that up in the thankful thought corner, but I did notice that because it was quite a light coloured sticker, you could see the printing on the Erin Condren through it. So I just took my whiteout tape, whited all of that out, and then placed the sticker on top, and I think that's really cute. I don't drink coffee, but I do understand it. It's just like chilling out and filling up that Etsy cart. And now I am going to extend the layout downwards, and I am taking the full boxes and doing that. So I decided to space out first the like pattern boxes that have got the little foxes and the crown, and they're so cute. And then the other boxes are, I guess, kind of a plainer pattern. They've got like this, it looks like frosted glass on some of them, and then there's like a glitter one, so I did place those down as well. So I extend this layout downwards by lining up the bottom of the full box sticker with the last notes line that's printed on the Erin Condren. And I love the way that looks, it's so fun. And now I'm taking the headers and my tweezers and just placing those. So I'm extending the layout upwards as well. I am placing the Today headers directly on top of the second printed header in the Erin Condren, because I know that's the way it lines up. And then I am taking my whiteout again and using that to cover up the headers and the dates, because again I am using some quite light coloured stickers, especially the date covers. They've got a white background with the tassel like the coffee and sticker shopping box, and I knew that you're going to see that through it. So I guess that's one of the issues with this neutral Erin Condren planner. It's just, you know, you can, because the colours are so dark, you can really see them through. So I'm now taking the check boxes and placing those directly on top of the Today headers, and the Shop Jessica Hart's kits are colour blocked with their headers and the check boxes, so I am matching up the Today and To Do headers with the check box. And 4 of the check boxes had the little fox on them and 4 did not, so I wanted to make sure that I got all of the foxes in the top check boxes there. So I did alternate them, but then when I got onto Wednesday I started again with the fox so I could fit them all in. And then I have taken the To Do headers that match the check boxes and place those directly on top. And now I'm taking the little date covers and I'm using these little Kiss Cut date numbers, which are from My Newest Addiction. These are on one of the date cover sheets that I got from her, and I love these. I love my Mirabelle ones, they're my favourite, and they're also Kiss Cut numbers as well, but they were just a bit too big for this font, so I love these as well. If she sold them separately, I would buy these. So now I'm just placing those directly on top of the To Do headers, and you can see that the layout has extended upwards very nicely, so I love doing that. It gives me a lot more space as well. So now I'm moving on to the sidebar. I'm taking the weekly To Do header and the remaining checkbox to mark out my YouTube schedule. And then I'm going to use the This Week header with this YouTube sidebar sticker from ANC Stickers, and I'm just covering up the YouTube header there because this kit didn't come with like a weekly tracker, and this was one that I had in my collection that I thought went well with the kit. So there's that, and then I am taking the goals header and some washi strips to track my social media statistics. So I am placing a half box on top of that, one with a little fox, and then you can see that all of the colours that are in the check boxes I have got represented in the sidebar, so that worked out really well. And I did take the Instagram and YouTube icons from Planning Roses and place those down there on the sidebar. And now I've moved on to the week and going day by day. So it is week 4 of the semester, so I did use a heart little thing to mark that and pop that on Monday directly up against the header so I could cover the Erin Condren header there. and I am expecting a package with my textbook that's been on order, so I did place a little package icon down the bottom there on Monday as well. And I do have a bill due. It's my little newspapery box that comes out of my account on Monday, so I'm using this bill due sticker from Plan with Deanne, and I'm so stuck on these bill due stickers. I'm obsessed with them, but her shop's not open anymore. But yeah, and then on Thursday and Friday I did take these 2 labels from the kit and place those down the bottom of the day because I do have my gym class that I go to. And on Wednesday I did use an asterisk little thing because I need to complete my 52-week saving challenge for the week there. And then on Friday I'm expecting a big parcel from my US PO box, so I'm going to mark that there. And then the originals are on Saturday night, so I use a TV icon little thing to mark that. And then with the weekend banner I did decide to put out a top, and it's so cute with the tassels, and I did layer some washi underneath it and then place the weekend banner right on top. And now I'm moving back to Tuesday, so I did use a little thing in the morning because I'm going to pick up lunch and breakfast at university. And then I'm using a half box, the tasseled one, which is really cute, and I'm using a rose gold heart from Clever Girl Crafts in a peach colour to mark my uni class for the day. And then I did take these February glitter icons from PLANWITHNAVERSA, which worked out so well with this kit, and used the little workout ones and place those on Thursday and Friday there. And then I am going to uni on Thursday as well, so I did put a little thing right up the top there. And I do have another bill due on Friday, so again that bill due sticker is from Plan with Deanne. And on Thursday I did use a half box and a label from the kit for my uni classes, and then to write all those classes down and the times I am using the same peach coloured Clever Girl Crafts rose gold foiled hearts. And then I did pull out my whiteout and started to just write out all of those headers along the bottom. I know that I'm mostly going to work on the uni stuff this week, so I don't have like many events planned, so that's why the week does look a bit bare at the moment, but I did want to like white out those headers because they just never really look nice, and it looks like the day's separated when you're looking at it. And on Saturday I do have a birthday party to go to, so I decided to use a half box there and these glitter balloons from Squirrel Prince Co. for that. And the GPS Sticker Studio Mystery Kit also comes out on the 25th, so I'm going to use a washi strip as a label, just placing those down there, and then a little shopping cart foiled icon from Planning World, which is from the same February glitter icon sheet. And then moving on to Sunday, we do have some people coming over, and obviously we're going to have coffee, and I am using a plain icon from Planning World because we're going away, so we're going to like organise all the events and stuff that we're going to do while we're away. So that's that on Sunday. And then I did go off camera and fill everything out with my Muji gel pen in 0.5, but then I wanted to mark a few other things down. So on Friday I used a flag, these fox flags, which are so cute. I definitely need to use the other one that's in the kit throughout the week, to mark that I have a test that closes at noon on Friday, and I do have an essay that I need to submit by midnight on Friday. And those 2 little gold glitter bullet points are from One Orange Snowflake. And then I did want to mark that the test does come out on Monday at noon, so I just used this foil pen, gold foil pen sticker from Philo Fabulous, and just wrote that down there on Monday. And I did pop a little LMP sticker in on the bill due on Monday as well. And I did cover up the flags that are on the Erin Conjurum with the Squirrel Prince Co. little flags there. And yeah, that's really the finished spread. That's all filled out, and this is what I have left in the kit, so I'll definitely make use of that throughout the week. And that's it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and check out everything down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!